Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Epic Plays 18321 here, and as I said before, I'm going to be making a whole series on Spaceflight Simulator. So there's a lot of goals in this game that I really want to accomplish, from just landing on all the planets, well, landable planets, to building space stations around all of them, and then possibly colonizing some of them. So this is probably going to be an over 100 episode series, my longest series yet. And I would like to land on, not land, but I would like to do some really cool things with the gas giants, like send astronauts, well, quote unquote astronauts, because there's not actually astronauts in this game, but send them down to hover right above the quote unquote sea level surface of the gas giants, and then hover for about a minute to simulate the astronauts getting well, actually, I'm not going to go that realistic, but basically just simulate the astronauts getting a sample and then take him right back off again. That would be really cool. But that's going to be the grand finale. But without further ado, let's get started. So basically, these are some of my other worlds. That's my test world. I'm going to do a lot of testing and stuff to make sure the rockets work off camera. I actually have my first rocket already done. And this series is actually going to be very realistic in terms of like how the rockets are going to launch. Like, our first mission isn't just going to be launching an astronaut to the moon. It's going to be like launching satellites first and then launching astronauts. So it's going to be a really slow, progressive series. So if you guys are really into that kind of stuff, then this is going to be the series for you guys. Me, I'm very big into rocket science. I know a lot of the equations for rocket science and how to calculate rocket trajectory. However, I'm not going to really go into that in this series. But no, I'm a really big rocket science nerd and space nerd. However, I can't cook for Jack. So, yeah. Now, I will say there's going to be moderate swearing, maybe. Like, there's going to be a couple of D's and a couple of SH's. But there's not going to be any... There might be a couple of F's, but not a lot. There's probably going to be a couple of F's throughout the whole series. So I apologize in advance. But anyways, that Superstellar world was like one of my older worlds, but whatever. Anyways, let's get into it. So basically, I'm gonna call this roleplay YouTube. Roleplay YouTube, yes, we want that. And also, it's gonna be challenge mode. I don't even have cheats as it is, because I don't have the expansion pack for it. But we're also not going to have quick saves. And it's going to be hard mode. So just to try and make it, well, realistic mode, I don't actually have the parts for it, so I have to do hard mode. But yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, like, I want to make it as realistic as possible, but I kind of just want to play it like based off of how the game's supposed to be played. Like, do I want to do hard mode? Sorry about that in the background, guys. That's, vacuum going on right now. Vacuuming, getting the living room vacuumed up and stuff. Yeah. That's my mom vacuuming. Which usually I vacuum, but not this time, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. Alright, guys, I think I finally made up. I can't talk. Alright, guys, so I think I finally made up my mind that I'm gonna do normal mode, just because that's how the game normally is, and I want to play how the game is supposed to be. Now, we're not going to do hard mode, just like I said. I want the game to, be how it's supposed to be played. Okay, so as you can see, we got a boatload of challenges. In this video, I would like to get, well, it's really hard to get a rocket just to space without getting super high up. So I'm just going to go straight to orbit first with the satellite. So my goal by the end of this video would be to have low Earth orbit. Everything up to low Earth orbit done. High Earth orbit, that'll be next video. Each video is probably going to be vary from 10 to 20 minutes long. But yeah, this might be about 15 because I've been talking a lot. Or yapping, I should say. Anyways, so basically, I have my first rocket in the blueprint. Let me go get it loaded up real quick. Alrighty. I got this right here. So the only DLC that I have is the real DLC is the skin expansions pack, and I just like how the skins on here look. So basically, dadgummit, I didn't want to do that. So basically what I'd like to do is do something like this as versatile. So there we go. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do something like this, and we'll go ahead and... Well, also I'm going to get the staging set up for it real quick, so let me just do that. Oh wait, turns out I already have the staging set up. Alrighty guys, let's get straight into it. So basically this rocket's going to be just going straight to orbit. Nothing really special, so I mean none of that's really needed. Alrighty guys, and lift off our first rocket. Now the turns are going to be really quick because we're on a really small world. I'm used to playing on hard mode, so I mean I feel like this will actually be easier than usual because the world is like a hell of a lot smaller than normal. And no, I'm not going to just be pitching the rocket over like crazy fast. I actually want to make it realistic. Because in real life, when rockets launch, they launch like this. They launch extremely slow, and they keep stabilized on a certain pitch. Alright, the vacuuming has stopped. Also, I don't think I'm really going to need to throttle down because I'm accelerating relatively slow. So I don't think max Q is going to be an issue. And also, I hate meters and meters per second. I like feet and feet per second. No, I don't like feet. I like feet per second, like as in the unit. Oh crap, I guess I do have to slow down a little bit for max Q. I should have tested this out, holy cow. Okay, heat on the engine is still going up. Gotta slow down, we'll stop at 65.5 or 66 probably. Okay, cool, now we're starting to slow down. Well, not slow down, we're starting to come off of our burn on our parts. Now we're gonna throttle back up. Get the heck on out of this atmosphere. I'm so used to hard mode. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop this at 40, or we could just wait for the stage to burn out too. Alright, stage burnout. Now we'll go ahead and wait till we get to the apoapsis. There we go, boom. Go ahead and get on out of this atmosphere. Go ahead and do like a smooth pass over. There we go. First time is, oh gosh, my tongue's all messed up. Because like, I bit my tongue. Which isn't unusual. I always bite my lip and bite my tongue. Even when I'm not eating anything, I'll just bite my lip on accident. It's weird. It doesn't really make any sense. I don't understand it. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I did some audio tests with the music. And it shouldn't be too loud. Okay, start throttling down because now we're starting to get to orbital velocity. Yeah. That was a YouTube notification. Alright, beautiful. There we go. And I actually had a boatload of propellant to spare. So basically, next step is go ahead and separate that fairing. Now go ahead and separate our probe though as well. Actually, I might put this into high orbit, given that we're... do I want to put this in high orbit? I mean, I have more than enough propellant. Honestly, let's go for it. Let's get all of Earth done. And then we'll go ahead and put some people into orbit as well. So basically, we're going to go ahead and just do a boost straight from here. think high orbit's, I think, 500 in this game. So we'll go for a 500. Also, because, like, I just started launching this, and I mean, it'd be kind of crazy to... Honestly, we'll go to 1,000. We'll make it a nice number. That'd be 900... 960, 970, 980, 990, and then 1,000. Alright. Go ahead and the solar panel's closed for now. Not like it really matters in this game because we don't really have any of that anyways. There's no such thing as electricity in this game. Alright. Let's go turn this on. By the way, comment down below if you enjoy this series, or if you think this is gonna be a good idea. I don't know how many people are interested in space stuff like myself. I know a lot of my buddies are real interested in this kind of stuff, but I don't know about you guys. Okay, good thing I didn't do... Okay, 500 is a high orbit. Well, not in real life. Real life, the Earth's like... It's 3690 in radius miles. Okay, I want to get 1,000 by 1,000. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta give me 1,000 by 1,000. Okay, that's good enough. Awesome sauce. Okay, I don't know why I said awesome sauce. Okay, anyways, we'll go ahead and separate the probe off here, and I guess that'll be the end of the video because we just did, like, all the achievements. Alright. Boom. Except for I didn't actually do the, one, like where the like where you actually have to land. But this is just a satellite. But since we already sent a satellite, next episode I'm gonna be sending some people to space. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and get a thumbnail picture here in just a second. So basically, go ahead and go ahead, wait for this to clear. I'm gonna get a thumbnail after. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, I'm not going to beg for likes, but if you guys enjoyed, just leave a comment down below. You know, like, tell me what you liked about it, and if you want to see some more of this on the channel. Well, if you want to see more of this or not, I'm still going to post it, because I really like this game, and I really want to entertain people who like this game as well. But, yeah, this is just something I've been wanting to do for a while. But, as I was saying, yeah, comment down below. Leave a like if you want, subscribe if you want, but, of course, you don't have to. It's free, though. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Alrighty, out of here.